Hi, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Our video today is going to be a get to know us video.
We asked you guys on our Instagram and on BiaBelle's Instagram for questions, and they could be literally about anything, and we got loads in and some really good ones.
So my name is Aoibh, but obviously on Instagram and everywhere else really I put Aoibh because that's pretty much what everyone calls me, apart from my family. They all call me Aoibh. I'm 24.
Oh my god, sorry, I just always forget you're 24. Like, I always think you're 22, I don't know why, and I always think I'm 20.
I always think I'm like 12. So a random fact about me is I'm obsessed with vinegar. I love vinegar. I literally put it on
everything.
Spaghetti bolognese, lasagna,
curry.
Dip it in a pizza.
It goes on.
Dip a pizza
everything. And if she gets a chipper and there's no vinegar in the house and she like rings
meltdown.
She brings someone to be like, hey, will you bring home vinegar? And they forget, like, oh my god, get out of the house. Get out of the house.
Yeah, that's my random fact, Blonnie.
So my name is Blonid, but everyone knows me by Blah. My family call me Blonnie. What else do I get called? My name in English means white flower, so some people call me Flower.
Who calls you Flower?
I used to get it all the time in Ibiza.
Oh.
Like English people especially, because they can't say Blonid. And I am, drum roll, 23. Everyone always thinks I'm older than Aoibh.
It's amazing.
When I was younger, I can't even remember how old I was. Do you?
12.
When I was like, say, I don't know, 5, 6, I used to want to be a tissue lady.
What is a tissue lady you remember?
Me and my family, we always sit down all together for our dinner, and I used to go around, get, you know, like a kitchen roll. I used to go around and hand like a slice.
A piece of paper.
Oh, I used to give everyone like their own piece of kitchen roll. I used to go around to everyone handing them their pieces of tissue, and that's what I wanted to be when I was older.
Professionally. So we used to sit down for our dinner and we'd be like, tissue lady.
They'd be like, here comes the tissue lady, and I'd be like, yeah, I used to say I wanted to be a professional tissue lady when I was older. And then that dream stopped. I can't remember when. Last year.
I was just gonna say.
We're gonna start reading your questions out now. I've seen this question come up a lot. What we eat in a day, and like, are we healthy? With me, like, I'm really obsessive with things. So like, if I find something nice for my lunch, I'll have it every day for a year. So for my breakfast at the moment, I've been having a fried egg on toast, and I've had that every day for like,
how many slices?
just one slice.
Brown or white?
White. With butter. I've had that every day for like, must be like 3 or 4 months now. And then before that I was having a poached egg on toast. And then for my lunch, I either have a BLT or a cheese toastie. Unless I'm like going out. For my lunch, then obviously I'll have something. It's only if I'm making my lunch at home. Oh yeah, just to like jump in there, I'm not healthy like at all.
It's ridiculous.
Like, I'm so bad. So like, what I'm telling you I'm eating in a day, like, it's not healthy stuff.
My mum made a roast the other day, and at 10:30 at night, Blanche was like, "Can we go to McDonald's?" We were like, what? She's like, yeah, I'm hungry.
I got chicken nuggets and chips.
Does anyone else want a strangler? No, just me.
Then for my dinner, I kind of just eat whatever my mom makes, or else I'll just have pasta and tuna, or pasta with pesto, and I kind of have that midweek, like, all the time. And then the weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday are always takeaways or eat out.
So for my breakfast, people think I'm really weird because I put it on my Insta story a few times.
Yeah, it is weird.
And I kind of switch it up a little bit sometimes, but I would always have an orange, and I would either have bran flakes or Special K, only a little bit. So I'd always have a cup of coffee, usually 2 actually, and my first coffee of the day would have cinnamon in it, because coffee and cinnamon first thing in the morning is
I can't drink
nice.
coffee.
Oh, I love
Makes me
coffee.
go insane.
But that would be my breakfast every morning, and then lunchtime is religiously some sort of sandwich.
She loves sandwiches.
I love sandwiches. I love bread, any type of bread. I don't eat white bread though. I stopped eating white bread maybe like a year ago, unless it's a bread roll. Sometimes I make my own brown bread too, because I'm a domesticated god. For dinner, I'm not a big dinner person. I would always just have whatever my mum is cooking, because me and Ronald obviously still live at home and our mummy is our mummy.
She's actually such a good cook, isn't she?
Yeah, she's a really good
She
cook.
cooks us all dinner every day.
She actually does.
Yeah.
Fair play, ma'am.
And Dama.
Love you, ma'am. Love you. So I like to think I'm a bit healthy during the week. Weekends though is kind of a different story. During the day I'm kind of fine, but it's like takeaways and stuff. Like I'm a big takeaway eater.
Our family, we get a takeaway every Saturday as well, so like we all get a takeaway together. So it's kind of hard to resist that anyway.
Yeah, it's impossible.
How did you, I think it says yeah, but I think it's in say ye, get through the leaving cert? Well, we both hated school. Well, oh sorry, you didn't hate school, did you?
No.
You're just bad at it.
No, I liked school because my friends basically.
Well, I hated school. I hated like going to school. I hated being told what to do. I hated everything, and I was so bad at it as well. So yeah, I didn't get on the best.
What points did you get?
335. What did you get?
170.
Did you?
I think 170.
Wow.
Definitely like 200.
You studied though, didn't you? Like you tried.
No. I am a social scientist.
Aoibh has a degree in like social science.
Yeah. When I was in school, I just had no interest, and I think it was more so as well, I didn't really know what I wanted to do after school, so I was just like, oh, and I kind of just floated through school. All my friends will say that too, that I was very much just floating along with life. But obviously if you know what you want and there's certain points that you need to get to that, go for it. All you can do is study. It's such a short amount of time within your life. Like
just give it all you got.
Role models.
So when I was actually in school, when I was in 4th year, I did like a little makeup course. It was actually just like a nighttime course for like anybody really, like beginners. I didn't get like, I wasn't iTech qualified, or like I didn't get anything for it at the end. I didn't even actually get a cert. Anyway, I put that on my CV, and when I was in 6th year I applied for a job in Inglass while I was doing my leaving cert, and I got it. So I worked there as Christmas staff, and then when Christmas staff was over, they basically told me that I had to go to college and I had to get my qualification, and once I do I'll have a job there straight away. And then like a week later they rang me again. They were like, do you know what, we're just going to take you on and train you up ourselves. So I was just so lucky. So then after school I did a beauty course. I wanted to do a beauty course because I'd love to own like my own salon one day. I did that for a year and then stopped. I worked in Ingot then for 3 years and then left. Worked on my own, doing makeovers. I have a little makeup studio in our house. And then we started our lash company. Long story short.
So when I finished school and my whopping 170 points, I obviously didn't get into any of the colleges I had on my CAO, and it was really disheartening. But I did have a PLC course down for criminology and social studies, which now looking back was the best year of my college life, mainly because of the people, and I just had a really fun year. The course was obviously really interesting, and I was obsessed with criminal minds at the time. And so I did that for 1 year, and then went and got into the college that I had originally applied for. So there's always a back way in, just so you know. I went to Dublin Business School and I did social science, and I graduated just last year, top of my class. So proud.
She's so smart. What's your favourite thing to do together?
Together.
And we saw this last night, and because I read out like 2 to Aoibh, but I was like, I'm not going to tell you them all because I wanted you to like think of it on the spot. But I read this one out to her, and we were like, what is our favourite thing to do together? And then we were just both like, laugh. Going on walks, cycles.
Yeah, doing outdoorsy things.
Yeah.
I love going shopping with you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's good as well.
I don't really like going shopping with other people because when I go shopping, I like to just concentrate, and I'm like, okay, I like this and I like that. I don't really want to be like talking to anyone.
Yeah.
Whereas in blonde hair, I don't have to talk to her. I can just be like, do you like this? Do you like that? And like, it's just
Get an honest
fine.
opinion.
Yeah.
Because we definitely give honest opinions to each other.
Who's more mature?
Oh no, what did she say at first? Love
She
you
said
and blah.
love you and blah so much.
Aww.
That's really cute. Yeah.
Who's more mature?
Me.
You don't even need to think about that. Definitely Aoibh.
Yeah.
But she's older anyway, so like... Yeah, so Aoibh's definitely more mature. And she's more sensible. Like, you're just more of an older person.
Yeah, I'm kind of old at heart though too.
Yeah.
Like, all my friends are going to like a festival this summer
Where?
in Croatia.
What one?
What's it called?
Hideout.
Hideout.
Are they?
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
don't want to go because it's not really my scene.
Oh my god, go!
No.
Oh my god, it looks unreal. Goes, how did you glow up so much? That means getting prettier, better over time.
I would say for me, my eyebrows.
Yeah.
My eyebrows used to be
Bad.
more than like,
They're like strings.
Yeah.
It was so bad.
I just plucked the like life out of them and then stopped plucking them at the like middle part, like here, the start of my eyebrows. So they'd be like kind of thick and then they just go like really thin. And now I have patches where hair doesn't grow anymore because I just plucked the life out of them. So if you're young and watching this,
Don't pluck your brows. If they're really bad, like you have like in here, like just go to someone professional because they'll shape them out for you. Don't do it yourself. It's the worst thing you can do. My eyebrows as well, they used to be really thick and then I just absolutely plucked them to death.
I wouldn't really say we've glowed up.
Yeah, like...
I don't really know how to answer that question apart from our
don't think-
eyebrows.
Yeah. I don't think we look that different. We just...
I think
We're not as
do.
pudgy.
Yeah.
We're both not as pudgy, like. So I've read a few of these and a lot of people are asking us, have we always been this close? And I'll just read out another one. Oh look, the next one is the both of you seem very close. Would you consider yourselves more so like best friends than sisters? We got like 3 questions asking us what was our biggest fight or have we ever had a fight?
Really?
Yeah. I was telling Dobbo this last night. Could you hear me laughing?
No.
I couldn't breathe. So this one time in our holiday home in France, I used to do like individual lashes. Not ones that last long, they only lasted a week.
How old are we? Like 17? I was 17, 16?
You were 17, I'd say.
17.
And I was
16.
16. Aoibh was going to Magaluf for her 6-year holiday and she wanted me to do her individual lashes and I was like, yeah, I'll do them, but I'm charging you €5. Well, that
hell.
like erupted. I was like, you have to pay for like the lashes you're using, and she's like, but you're my sister. And because Aoibh was leaving the next day to go to Magaluf, it never got resolved, and we normally like we have a fight and then we were fine in a few hours. But she went to Magaluf, so she was away for like 10 days. So then we hadn't talked for them 10 days. So when she got home, we just continued not to talk, and then we continued not to talk for 6 months. It's so silly when we think about it now.
Mad
Like,
think about, but like, yeah.
these things happen though. Like your sisters, you live with each other all the time, and if you have a sister, you're more than likely going to be very similar, and we are really similar. But yeah, that's probably our juiciest fight.
Someone's question was, do you see yourselves like sisters or best friends?
Oh yeah.
I would say like sisters because to me a sister is like closer than a best friend.
True.
So it's like I'm
You're like-
definitely closer to my sister than my best friends, but then
Yeah, I would say that as well, to be honest.
it's different dynamic.
Yeah, and like I see Aoibh like every single day because we work together as well, and we obviously live together. So I literally see you like.
Yeah.
Like 80% of our
Get out of my
days, we make ourselves laugh.
Yeah.
Like we honestly have like the best time. Like, when we went to Italy in Bologna. Like I don't think I can't
Oh
remember
my
the last
gosh.
time I've laughed like that.
Such a funny holiday.
Can't leave the house without. Mine's lip balm. I love lip balm. Where's my lip balm? It's like a lip oil. It's from YSL. What are they actually called? It says it's a tinted balm, I think. So like, it looks like that. This isn't the colour I use. This is more pinky. I use a peachy one, but I can't find it. It's probably in the car. It doesn't really give you any colour. It just puts like a tint on your lips and it moisturises them. It's expensive, but it's so nice and lasts really long.
Mine would be probably my phone.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. I thought it was like a beauty product. I can't leave the house without my phone.
A beauty product I couldn't leave the house without. My blender brush, I think, because
I have to have lip gloss.
I hate when I'm like, if I'm eating or drinking and then I kind of lose a bit of makeup around here, like I hate that, so I have to like.
So how do you guys both always look so tan? Is it sunbeds, and also if it's fake tan, why doesn't it go all gross? We are both naturally tanned, like we both have sallow skin.
We have sallow skin, but I wouldn't be naturally tanned.
Oh really?
No, not in the slightest. I'll actually be like glowing pale.
Really?
Oh yeah.
That's my natural colour. Well, I've done sunbeds, so maybe that's why I'm darker. How does our tan stay on nice? Like when I'm not tanned, when I've no tan on at all, I wear one from, I'll show you. I use this. Basically, I never look like I'm pale, but I actually am, because I just have this instant one on over it. It's really good, and it's really dark, and it obviously just washes off in the shower. So that's why I never look pale, but I probably am. I'm just wearing this.
And for me, a lot of the time, I would kind of do, if it's like everyday kind of wear, I would do like a light layer. Don't get me wrong, a light layer of dark tan. So like if when you start putting on layer after layer, that's when it gets really like crackly after a couple of days and comes off really bad. Whereas because mine is so light and I always moisturise, like I try and moisturise in the morning and at night time. That's a really key thing to making your tan go on nicer and lasting longer too. One of the most regular questions that it's popping up right now is, what tan are you wearing? But it's always been something that we're working on getting perfect, and we'll say no more. It's a secret.
Where does your sis get her bikinis? Looking everywhere for big tops and small bottoms. Hashtag big boob struggles.
Oh my god, I love that person, whoever she is, because it is such a struggle. A really good thing for my bottoms is going onto eBay, because I love thong bikinis.
So do I.
And what are the other ones called?
Brazilian bottoms?
Yeah, so there's like the Brazilian bottoms and then there's the thong bottoms, and I love those two kind of styles.
Brazilian swimwear as well is a really good website. It has all them kind of thong ones, Brazilian ones, and you can get different size top to bottom.
And for my tops, I always go into Pennies, because Pennies actually always have really nice bikinis. Also, they can do mix and match with sizes. I would always make sure when I buy bottoms that they're tie at the sides, because even if they're a little bit too big or too small, you can like loosen them or tighten them. And the same with my tops. I would never get ones that clip. I would always make sure that they tie.
I'd never get a clip one. And I always have to wear triangle ones.
Oh yeah, like the, what are they called, bandeau?
Yeah, they just don't stay up.
They just like droop.
If you and Aoibh could swap one feature with each other, what would it be and why?
Jaw.
I knew you were going to say that.
I'm literally obsessed with people's jawlines because I don't have one. So like I'm like, whenever I see someone with like that Angelina Jolie jawline, I'm just like, oh, I want that. You always want what you can't have.
My feature would be Aoibh's legs.
My legs?
Yeah, you've really skinny legs. Really,
Thick?
yeah, long and skinny. Like your legs are longer than your torso.
Yeah.
Blah, not that you ever needed to, but before Ibiza last summer, you lost weight so fast and toned up so much, and still now are so toned and slim. How did you do it? What did you eat? Were you on a strict diet or taking supplements? Please share your journey. Before I went to Ibiza, I was doing personal training with a girl called Debbie. I'll link her Instagram in the description box. I obviously lost a lot of weight when I was with her, and I toned up loads. She's amazing. She does online training now. Before I got to Ibiza, I literally ate chocolate every day, and like if I went to the shop to get a bar, like I'm not talking about, you know, like normal bars, I get the share size one and eat it to myself. Like I was just mad about chocolate. And then when I was over in Ibiza, I think because it was just so hot, like my craving for it completely went. And I still, now that I'm home, I don't really eat it anymore. I kind of swapped it for crisps. So I kind of replaced chocolate with crisps. So I don't really know, but then like my apartment in Ibiza was I had to walk up 3 stories, so and then obviously I worked every day, so I'm walking up that like twice a day, and then in between when you're going out for dinner, so my walk to work was a half an hour, so half an hour up, half an hour back, and then in work as well I wore heels every day, and you have to walk around all the time. So that's the only thing I can think of. Like my diet is appalling now, it's so bad. That the only thing I can think of is how I lost it is just that I was more active. Because before that I worked from home, so I was always at home, so I don't really know. But I get that question a lot on my Instagram, and yeah, I don't really know, sorry. It's not helpful at all. So we got a few questions asking about my lips. I've got my lips done 4 times. The first time half a mil, and then every time after that I've got a full mil. I've been to 4 different places. No, sorry, 3 different places. My favourite out of all 3 was Clear Skin. First of all, I couldn't feel anything, like not one thing. Their numbing cream was so good. And I just felt like she really shaped my lips really nicely, and she was a perfectionist. How many is in your family?
So there's my mom, my dad. Then there's our older brother Keen, who just went 30 this year, so
and doesn't seem 30 though.
No. And then I would be next, 24, Blana 23, and then our little brother Sean, who's 18 on Friday.
And then we have Missy, who's our dog, and she's just gone 9. She's had her 9th birthday.
Yeah, we actually found Missy in Roscommon.
Aoibh was out on a walk and she followed Aoibh and then wouldn't leave the house, wouldn't she not, that you're staying in?
She like wouldn't go home. We asked around and stuff and no one like claimed her. So I think it was like 3 or 4 days later, I like rang my mom. I was like, please can we take this child home?
And she's the best.
Oh my gosh,
she's the
so
best dog. And then we also have Damo, who's my boyfriend. And then our younger brother Sean. His girlfriend is called Aoibh. Someone asked, do I live with Damo? Yes, we do live together. We kind of just swap between our houses. Where are you guys from?
We live in Dublin. We're Irish. That's the through and through. What is your biggest fear?
The dark, I think.
Really?
Oh, I hate the dark, like honestly. If the lights aren't upstairs in my house or in Damo's house, it like wouldn't go up. Never. Ever go into your room with the lights off. Ever. Like,
I sleep with my door closed and everything.
Aoibh lives like
in the attic.
In the attic. It's obviously like converted.
I think my biggest fear would be confined spaces.
Oh yeah. Ugh.
It's like even like the thought of it just makes my like anxiety.
Yeah, you know, like when you see it on I'm a Celeb. Oh. We'll just give you a quick look at our lashes. The lashes I'm wearing are called Susie. Susie look like this. They have a really nice curl on them, and they're quite they have quite an exaggerated flick, which is really good for if you're not that great at doing winged eyeliner. This gives you that effect.
These lashes are style Cali. These ones are quite natural looking lashes.
Look up. Oh, they're so nice. Cali, we named them Cali because after California, because we thought they were really like beachy and natural, perfect summer lash. Both our lashes will be linked in the description box. All our social media will be linked as well, so you can follow us everywhere.
So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in our next video. Bye!